Hi, this is Galupa Gaming here with a Roblox video about the game called Rise of the Nations. A fun little game, but it can be complicated if you don't know what you're doing. I've got my friend FaAir here. If he wants to say hello in the Roblox chat, he doesn't have his mic. We're gonna create a new server, so we can have fun. This is more of FaAir, not you guys, but FaAir, try to play as Child. I'm gonna try to play as Argentina. We're going to show you guys what to basically do. Now, he's kind of new, but I'm going to be teaching him and you at the same time. I'm also going to say hello back because I'm a nice person. Anyways, some of the things you may see in the lobby is like people trying to start new servers or saying what countries they're going to be. I mean, you can do that, but it doesn't normally work. You can play as any nation as you want. I'm playing as Argentina. He's going to play as Child. And we're basically going to show you how to play the game. It can take a while to start a new server, but it's worth it. And any second. Okay, there we go. It can take a little bit to load. Anyways, this is going to take a little bit. It does take a while to load, but I don't have the best computer for this. But it's a fun game, so I'm playing as Argentina. He has to try to find... Are you kidding me? Are you in the server? Are you in the new server, or are you still in lobby? Okay. Do you see me? I don't see you. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to make sure he's in there. Okay. So, FaAir, you're going to play as Child, I'm going to play as Argentina. Okay, yeah. I'm still loading because I don't have the best computer for this, but that's okay. Argentina. So, this is more the FaAir. Terrain is a thing, and you may notice that your terrain's very rocky, mountainous, so it's going to be hard to move. Now, I'm supposed to take you, but I'm not going to. Instead, I'm going to send an alliance. You can simply do this by clicking in someone else's city. I'm right next to you, FaAir. I'm doing this on my screen. You're going to click on it, and you're going to see a bunch of options. You're going to see make puppet state, send aid, fund rebels, justify war goal, all this stuff. But since we're going to be friendly, we're just going to form alliance. A puppet state is basically, from what I have learned, puppet state is basically a nation that gives you all their taxes, from what I remember. At least that's what I think it is. I'm not too sure on puppet states. I don't really play around with them, so I don't know. Yeah, so now we're in alliance. So, Child, you're going to... You see that country above you? Above your little, like, teal? Well, to me it looks teal. You want to see Bolivia. And you're going to want to go to war. I suggest you move your troops up to Bolivia. It looks purplish as two little box, which is capital. We're not going to friend anybody. Well, we're not really going to friend anybody else. They say alliance. What you want to do is do an alliance. This is more to FaAir, not you guys. You guys can friend for the purposes of video. I'm just staying with Child. You want to go to Peru, because he's the one who allied me, or whoever allies you if you don't want to be an allies, and break ties. Breaking ties will end up in a truce. Truce basically means that you can't get any wars, you can't basically have any war stuff with them or anything like that. It's basically an alliance. Now, okay, so me and FaAir are going to talk in the chat up there, because he doesn't have a mic. And what we're going to do is we're just going to show you multiple things. Now, he's going to take Bolivia, if he wants to. I know it does take a while. Hello, FaAir, I'm sorry. But while you're doing that, I'm going to show him some stuff. So, the multi-click, what you want to do is you just want to hold right-click down, go over the cities you desire, and hold left control. And there we just selected multiple cities. Now you have units, build roads, and resources, which you don't ever have to really tap. Or buildings. The two most important buildings you want off the bat is recruitment centers, because that will give you more manpower. We'll get to that in a little bit. And develop cities. They can be expensive, but recruitment will give you more MP, and develop city will give you more MP and more taxes. FaAir, did you catch that? Because this is to you and all the viewers. Anyways, right now they're warring up there. Right now Spain's about to war Portugal, I think. No, never mind. So, well, he's going to take Bolivia. I'm going to take Paraguay. I probably didn't say that. Try using so, if you see, all you see is the earth, try scrolling down to try to grab it. Hold on. Yeah, you're a child, I remember. I need Paraguay. Now, one thing, you probably see all these tabs. Right now, we're in the diplomacy one, trying to do all this. You've got 3 types of war. Liberation does absolutely nothing to them other than basically free all the countries that they've taken. Subjugate makes them a puppet state. And conquest makes their land yours. Now, Brazil's about to take that land, so if they take that, I'm going to take Uruguay. And yeah. To declare war, you first need to justify it. Once you can justify war, you're all good. We're going to do conquest for the purpose of this video. Now, child, have you gone into war with... Oh, Peru's taking that. Crap, So, Peru... So, child, we have 2 options. We can either go to war with... Oh, wait, I can't war Peru. You know what? Don't go to war with Peru. That's a horrible idea. We're going to talk about manpower. I'm going to talk to Brazil for a second. So, I'm basically going to tell him if he can take Paraguay. Okay, so, child, I'm going to show you something else. So, child, if you look at, the scroll, you want to use your left thing to move your camera. I've been doing that. Use that to go all the way close to Asia. You're looking for Australia. That can be hard to locate. Basically, go up to China. Or actually, make it simpler. This is to FaAir and everyone else. You can go to diplomacy, which click your flag and then click diplomacy. And then click view own country. And you can search up whatever nation you want to take. Child, I want you to take New Zealand. New Zealand. If you type in new, you'll be able to find it. I'm going to take... Cuba for the example of this video. And Uruguay to show you guys stuff. Sorry if you guys hear my Discord, that's how we're talking. But, yeah. No, child is not like the food. Originally I thought it was Chile. Anyways, hey, Chile, I'm gonna let you take Uruguay with me. Or child. Oh, God. These are hard to pronounce. I'm gonna take Uruguay. I'm gonna have you join in if that's okay. Declare war. This is where you want to go. Casus Belli, I have no idea what that means, but they're an AI. AIs cannot attack you from as far as I know. They cannot. Now, I'm going to show this early, but I'm going to add child. You can team up on countries. It's really simple, actually. But I'm going to add Chile. So we're both going to take that country. I'll take care of the troops. Chile, you just get over here. We're going to both take Uruguay. Are you going to try to take Bolivia? Oh. Okay, so I'm going to show you the next thing. Manpower. I suggest that you always keep at least 100,000. If you have less than 100,000, at least half your manpower in there. Because after a war, your troops will be injured and manpower is the way to heal them. If you don't have enough, you're screwed. I left more than 100. What I like to do, you don't have to do this, but have more than 100. Charlie, are you in this war? Okay. Come take Uruguay. I'm allowing you to take it. Come get it with me. Just so, this is for example, click on your soldiers, child, and click auto capture, and then click Uruguay. Oh crap, Brazil's trying to take it. Hold on. So you just want to do auto capture. Which I just did. You just click on your soldier, click auto capture, and then just click the country you want to take, basically, that you're in war with. Yeah? Okay. So it should be marching over here now. Yep. We're probably going to go to war. We aren't looking to win, we're just looking to play and teach you guys. Another thing is stability. I haven't covered this yet, and I should. Stability is in your country tab. Now, I haven't shown this off yet, but you can make these. They're called decisions, but you can basically reunite stuff. Nations that fell. But what you need is certain countries to do that and to be at peace. This will offer stability. Basically, here's the concept of stability. If you don't keep it up and you go into low stability and you have land, it just divides. And nobody gains it. It basically gets independence, which can suck. You also have these down here. These basically will dictate if more recruitable population, more stuff like that. I like to go with limited, not too high or low, because it will take down your training, which we haven't gotten into yet, or experience on your soldiers, and that can actually screw you up really bad. You got factions. I try to steer clear of factions. You can do it. They can be worth it, but I try to steer clear. Rankings, there's a leaderboard. Doesn't really matter. Policies. Policies are basically, you use your political power, which I'll show you in a second what those are. And you basically click on other things. Now, a lot of these, like the Public Service Act, they're all acts, will do different things. This will do factory output and resource output, but it costs political power to maintain. Political power is down here. There are different ways of doing this, which I'll show you, but basically it allows you to also go in ideologies and also used for conscription laws, basically anything on this page, except for factions. You have 3 paths: communism, democracy, and fascism. I'll sum them up for you. Communism is is basically going to give you a stronger not a stronger economy. It's kind of the mix of democracy and fascism in a way. Democracy is more economy, but it will actually make it harder to get more land, which Brazil is democratic. Fascism basically takes war and makes it so it gives you more stability, but it's horrible for your economy. And it gives you more stability too. Next we're going to go to economy. On this right you have a red little number, that's basically how much money you're spending. And the green is how much money you're gaining, and in the middle that's your balance. Economic laws is the first thing we're going to go to. Taxation laws changes how much tax you're going to make. Government spending, it will do war exhaustion, which basically means that when you newly take a city, you can't do anything with it. You basically have to wait for the war exhaustion to go down. Rebel suppression, that I'm pretty sure just means that if someone, let's say, I'll show you in a second. Remember how I said fund rebels? That basically means that if you fund a rebel, well, it will be suppressed. And it gives you more base stability and more political power. Research is for the technology tabs. It gives you more research power, which now we go to technology. There's multiple things here. I'm not going to go through all of them because they're all a pain. Infantry strengthens your infantry. Tank strengthens your tank. Naval strengthens your naval. Research strengthens your research. Support is artillery, strengthens that. Political is strengthened if you go political. Aerial is strengthened if you go aerial. And economic is strengthened if you go economic. Now, what FaAir? FaAir just asked a question. Hold on, put it on our Discord. We're in a Discord call. Put it on our Discord. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can see the Discord or not. But hold on. Now we're probably gonna die soon because we're not really friendly right now. How do I conquer the country I don't know how to spell? Well, a lot of the countries that... So, I'm guessing you're using the diplomacy tab and trying to find a country. It depends on what country you're going for. If you're going for, like, New Zealand, normally all you have to type is, like, new, and it'll come up. Or the first 3 words of whatever country you're looking up, like Vietnam, VIE, anything like that to get. That is a good question, actually. Right now we're probably gonna die, so this wasn't really a kind of play where we were trying to win. We just were trying to show you guys everything. What I'm gonna try to do is colonize Africa, since we're not really playing this, we're more kind of trying to show this off to you guys, but I'm gonna try to colonize Africa, and Child's gonna come with me if that's okay. Which he can put that in the chat if he has a problem with that. But, Peru, can you form the Peru? Oh. So, one thing about democracy. Child, take your soldiers out of there. That little red thing's attrition. Basically makes it so if it's not in one of your makes your soldiers so or anything actually, it's not in your ally's zone or your zone, takes damage. It's horrible. Don't strive for it. Don't try to do it. It sucks. Infantry isn't really affected to it as much. I actually was suffering it down there, but I didn't know because I wasn't paying attention. But yeah. Anyways, I know this is a lot more like kind of slow pace. It is a slow paced game, but once you get the hang of it, it's fun. If you're not understanding it, do try playing it. It will give you a lot more understanding on it. Oh, we didn't even cover this. So, 2 other things is I didn't even cover units. The yellow ones are, say in the base... God, I cannot talk. Sorry. Yellow ones are ground troops. Some of this anti-aircraft does exactly what it says. Tanks, basically a stronger infantry. Artillery can actually... So, artillery is something very strong. It's for defense. There's one... Notice how I have a lot of troops lined up, but they aren't coming together, which actually... Another thing is that if you do... You can multi-select by doing this. Just clicking and dragging. But another thing you'll realize about these troops is that it says start training and auto merge. Auto merge basically makes it so they all merge together. I don't like it. Because let's say I was just in a war and I did that. Guess what? If someone just decided that, hey, I'm going to use artillery, your army will be destroyed. Artillery takes down masses very, very heavy. Well, masses in one little unit. But now if I divide it, and someone tries to put artillery on us, hey, child, get your troops over to mine. Over my, 4 over here. So now if artillery tried to attack it, they wouldn't win. So, we're gonna go conquer Africa a little bit. We're gonna take Nambia. Child's gonna join me on this. Child, Do you need any aid right now or anything? Chow? You can comment then. No? Okay. One thing I do suggest is when you're handling with, players, is that you want to take capitals. If you take a capital, not only will it affect their manpower, but it will also affect their stability, which will screw them over. And it will stop the gain of manpower. It's very powerful, very good move. Do it when you're in a war with someone. Technology, I haven't even done any technology stuff. I'm showing you guys this, but you can. Down here, I'll basically tell you different things. Diplomatic will basically tell you who am I allies with, who am I in war with, what am I. Ideologies shows you what ideologies people are. He's socialist, I'm pretty sure, or communistic, and he's either democratic or liberalist. Terrain will show you the terrain. Green is hilly, red is mountainous, and yellow is semi-mountainous. Political is the one we've been in this whole entire time. Basically shows you all the countries and all that. Factions, I haven't really seen anything with factions. I'm pretty sure how it works is, let's say I got in a faction, I invited him. It would show the color of that faction. I'm pretty sure, but I never really use that tab. Resources will tell you what resources you need, which we now get into the next topic. Factories. Notice how I talked about tanks earlier. Well, tanks take motor parts and steel. Well, how are you going to get them? Resources. Resources are scarce. They can be powerful if you can get the right ones. You've got all these. I'm not going to go over them individually. You can check them out. But the three you need to know the most about is aircraft manufacturing, aircrafts, parts that can be used to make airplanes. I suggest against it, but the bomber can be pretty useful. I'll tell you what that is in a second. The motor factory makes motor parts, and the steel factory. Steel factory makes steel. Now, one thing you also have with planes. I recommend only using bombers. I've never seen a good use for the other. Bombers, if you remember how I made the recruitment centers in the beginning of the game, put a bomber over a city, and if it stays there long enough, it can destroy everything about the city. It can destroy how many cities you've developed, how many recruitment centers you have on it. It can just destroy it. Which the green is all that. The green, also you need an airport for it. The green shows you, basically, those are airborne. Then the blue are ships. You need ports, basically whatever's closest to the water. The two most important here is destroyers. Take artillery, put them on sea, and submarines. Submarines are the most overpowered thing in the game. Because in order to stop them, you need to literally you literally need to have all of Asia. You need to be very powerful. Submarines can take out whole entire ships. Not these ships, but if I take these soldiers and try to put them in the water, they're going to make ships and go over the water, which we're going to take Nambia right now. I know there isn't much action. This is more of a tutorial. Child's going to join me if he wants. He or she. And yeah. One thing I do suggest is that when you're going into a new continent like this, don't try to make enemies with everyone around you. Oh yeah, ships cost a lot. Deficit basically means that my balance is negative. I'm not making money now. I'm losing money. Child, try to make your troops into a ship. We're gonna go take Nambia right. That was a voice crack. Sorry, Nambia right now. So, if you want to come follow my troops, yeah, sorry if you're deficient. I'll send money over if you want. I got some. Not much, but I got some. Just follow my troops over. I do suggest, as a child, that if you want to learn more how to play this game, you do want to play it more. It is an interesting game. Just follow my troops over. Han, sorry. Okay, I just saw your chat thing. Are you having fun, child, or am I just kind of rambling on? I'm waiting for him to respond. Sorry. Uh. Oh, that's not good. Oh no. We're probably gonna be taking a little bit, but this is more of a tutorial. I am confusion. Sorry, I looked at the chat. You have Democratic Republic of Portugal. Ooh, Portugal. They can be bad. Actually, wait. Portugal's that little tiny island. I don't have to worry about him. If he has that, I'm gonna laugh. I guess that works too. Another thing you can do is buying land. It's not an option. It's more of, if you click over one of your cities, you'll see the seed option, which I don't go doing that, child. I'm not telling you to. But basically, you know, you can send aid. Let's say they send aid about $100,000. You can seed them land back. That's normally how it works. Anyways, child, okay, you're following me. Just follow the ships. I know you don't know much about countries and that stuff. I'm used to this game. I have played this game. You might notice, but you have up on the top of your screen, up here, you'll have help, formables list, skins, and abandoned country. Don't click abandoned country. Child, I'm not telling you to. Don't click abandoned country. Basically means that, let's say we're having a really hard time, we can just abandon our country. Formables will tell you what you can form. Remember the decisions earlier? That's what that is. Skins, you can unlock one or buy them. There's only 2 World War II skins. Help, if I'm not being clear enough in this video, you can click help. That might clear up a little bit. But yeah. I don't think I'm missing anything. I think I've told you. Oh, I haven't talked about, military. Yeah, military groups. I haven't really played around with that. Don't know what it really does. But other than that, you have doctrines. Doctrines basically will give your troops a certain specialization. Like, do you want them to be good in mass attack? Or specialization, which is... Sorry, I kind of used the same word. I wasn't talking about that. It basically makes it so your troops lean one way or the other. Right now they're balanced, which means they have balanced the XP, balanced everything. Child? Child, we're over at our destination. Nambia. You AFK? Meh. I'm pretty sure he's AFK. That's okay. He wants to be a puppet. Oh, yeah, so you can also make puppet states or warm. I'm not going to become a puppet. If he even tries, I'm not going to let him. Don't become a puppet. It's a horrible idea. You still on? Child, Okay, yeah, Charles. I don't know where I went. It glitched and I can't find my troops. What do you mean it glitched? Did it, like, spin? So, what country are you near? Type it in the chat. What country are you near? Did it, like, spin? Okay, so you just gotta spin back around until you see child. And then you want to go... So you want to spin back to your country. And... you want to spin to the left, I'm pretty sure. You want to either spin to the left. You gotta find your country and spin to the left until you see your troops. Oh, sorry. I'm horrible at left and right. Okay, so now you're gonna just try to find my troops. It's in Africa. You got Nambia. You're just looking for Nambia. This is gonna be a long video. Hey, if you're new here, like, subscribe if you like this stuff. Hit the bell if you want. Oh, we may tick South America off. Okay, so go over there. South America, we might want a team on, child. Child, have you raised any more troops? You might want multiple. 70 won't just do. So if you... So, don't know if I clarified this, but remember how I said multi-select cities? Basically, you want to hold down right click, hold down left control, and just move your cursor until you have a green box over the cities you want. Once you've got that, also try to make sure they're spaced out. You want to go to units and select the infantry. Oh, we're going to go to war with... Oh, crap. Okay, so, child, we're probably going to get killed. Brazil's going to go to war with us, I think. Oh, wait, Brazil's AI, okay. Brazil's not here, never mind. Don't worry about it. Okay, so, are you in Nambia? Okay, you're in Nambia. So, now that you're here, you want to select your troops and click auto capture. And I'm going to let you have most of the land. I just want the capital. That's what that little star is, the capital. But, you want to go to your troops in Nambia? That's the country you're invading. Just click them, click auto capture. They're going for the capital right now. Sorry, I'm going to take the capital. I want it. Sorry. So don't worry about it. They're just going to basically take more countries. Now, since I bought 4 troops over here, I'm only going to use 1 since that's all you have. But, you just want them to auto capture, basically. Just auto capture everything. Why is your... Do you have your troops auto capturing? Yes or no? You just gotta click auto capture. You don't have to do all that. It used to be frowned upon, I'm pretty sure, but I mean, what are you gonna do? I think South Africa's here, but not. I'm gonna take Botswana. You wanna join in too, or no? Type that in the chat if you want. If you're gonna join in too or not. I just saw Cuba. If you're wondering what the Kingdom of Thrace is, since you just saw that, it's a formable from, I'm pretty sure Bulgaria, I don't know. Yeah, the Bulgarian Empire. That's one of their formables. Also, they have Greece. That's pretty hard. If you guys want to see more of this, leave a like down below and stuff, but yeah. You can just call me as a Thrace. That's actually kind of a neat name. Where do troops go? Child, where'd you... Oh. Where'd my troops go? Did I disband? You can disband troops. Wait, are you capturing that land? Oh, my troops right on yours. Hold on, sorry. That's kind of rude. I'll let you have the rest. Sorry. I'm like wondering where my troops are. I'm like, you're not getting any land. That's probably where they were. Sorry. I'm gonna take Botswana. Wait, is it Botswana? Hold on. I can't be wrong. Okay, so Botswana is that little, like, pink-looking country and next of the country we're taking right now, child. What I want you to take is the country that looks orange and next to that one. You can have that one all on your own. Oh, Spain owns that. Spain. Okay, don't take that. We don't want to go to war with Spain. That's one of those countries you don't mess around with. I think I'm going to end the video in a little bit because I don't want to bring this on and on and on. You are. So if you don't think you're getting land, try to hover your cursor over... Hold on. Because I forgot to add you to the war. Child, I forgot to add you to the war. I'm so sorry. Hold on. That explains it. Sorry. Hold on, I'm going to add you to the war. Sorry, I did not know that. If I had known that. I'm sorry, child. I'll give you some manpower in a little bit. Talking about manpower, do you have any more troops? Have you made any more? No, you're not in private chat. Here, I'll reestablish it. Okay, so I sent you a little thing. It should say like add to war or something like that. Yeah, so now you want to start capturing cities. Now you should be capturing cities. Yeah, sorry. We all make mistakes. But yeah, you just want to take the rest of the land. Here, I'll let you have Botswana since I did that. Try to make more troops by clicking on cities, clicking units, and then clicking infantry. You're going to want more. I'm going to raise more in my homeland. Hey, so Brazil, we have, right now, since we're kind of both kind of superpowers combined, do you want to team on Brazil? It could be really dangerous or really good. It could be dangerous or good. If you want to team on them. Good? You want to do it? Okay. Raise more troops then. I'm going to raise a little more. Also, try to keep at least 100 in your bank. And if you have less than 100 or barely more than 100, keep at least half your manpower in the bank. Or in your MP bank. Am I making sense? Am I making sense, FaAir? And everyone else, comment down below if I am or not. Not really. The more you play the game, the more of it you get the hang of it. The more you play, the more hang you get of it. One thing I do suggest when you're taking another country is don't aim straight for the capital, because normally it's in the middle of the country, or it can be really far away. You'll suffer attrition, and that, again, I told you that's not good, so I told you guys that's not good. What you really want to do is just kind of build your way to the capital, like take cities along the way, so you can stop and rest and heal your troops, which is what I'm doing right now, and I'm letting him have the rest of Nambia. I think I'm going to end the video when we're done with Nambia. Is that okay, FaAir, or you want to expand the video? Yeah, expand or not. Just type yes or no to that. Expand or no. Your troops are moving into Botswana. Oh, okay. So just take the rest of Nambia then. That's where we'll end the video. The next video we do on this, which I'll try to do a collab if I can. So what? Next video we do on this will be more about, it'll be more kind of playing than explaining. If I didn't make sense, I'll actually put like a little, if I didn't make sense, what you guys can put in the comments. If I see at least 3 comments saying that, I'll put in the description basically what to do, basically. I am deficient right now. So one thing I forgot to cover, because I was kind of trying to like explain, is resources. This will tell you what your resources are. If you don't remember from earlier, I was mentioning them. You have multiple. Oil is the one you'll have the most. You can trade it, make money, or not make money. You can either buy or sell it. I don't really care if I get deficient, because this is tutorial. Child, you're in Botswana. Your troops are in Botswana. They're not in Nambia. Here, I'll give you more manpower if you need it. Oh, he has to go. Well, I'm gonna end this video here then, if that's okay with everybody. But, if I didn't make sense, I might not have. I am a quick explainer. I'll put it down in the stuff below in the description, or even as a comment. As I've said before, if you're new here, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Oh. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.